Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and if this is your very first time of seeing any of my videos, thank you very much for stopping by, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to make a video about authentication of documents at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Before I continue, I want to sincerely apologize because I thought I had made this video many years back, right? When I made the video of authenticating documents at the Ministry of Education. So I thought I made the video about how you can also authenticate documents at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I am so sorry. I actually was on phone conversation with somebody and they pointed that out because they were asking me, and I directed them to go to the YouTube channel that I have made a video about that, and they told me that there was no video about that, and I had to go myself and I discovered truly there was no video about this. So I am sincerely sorry about that. Now, if you're not a Nigerian, this video may not really, like, let's say it may not 100% apply to you, but you can actually pick one or two things that you can need or that can help you to authenticate your documents at your own Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your respective countries. But this video, it is for Nigerians, like, specifically. Again, if you are somebody who you prefer to use maybe agents, or you want to go to cafe, let them help you with all this is totally okay. This video may actually not apply to you because those cyber cafes, especially those ones close to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they already know what to do for you. So it's just for you to pay them and they will do it. Of course, it is more expensive. But if you are someone who is like me, trying to always be swift with spending and trying to do things, to make sure you spend as little as possible and still get the same thing done, then this video is for you. Remember why I started this YouTube channel generally about talking about schools and admission and school related stuff about studying abroad is because I did the whole process myself when I was trying to also go abroad to study. I started from 0 to 100 myself. I never used an agency or anybody. I did every single thing myself. And I know there are so many people out there who also want to be very swift with spending, and thus they want to do things by themselves. So this video is for you if you are one of those people. So if you are one of those people, you can continue watching because this video is for you. Now, I want to talk about how you can authenticate your documents at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now, before I dive right into it, let me just make it a bit clear. You cannot authenticate your academic documents at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs if you have not authenticated at the Ministry of Education. You will see I have made a video, and I think there should be a pop-up right now. Like, if you look at the right part of the screen, you will be seeing like the pop-up for how you can authenticate your academic documents at the Ministry of Education. Now, after authenticating at the Ministry of Education, usually called MOE, you should head straight to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That's one. And then number two, unlike Ministry of Education, where you authenticate only documents that are academic related, at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you can actually authenticate any type of document. Any documents that you would be using outside the shores of Nigeria, you have to authenticate them. It could be birth certificates, it could be affidavits of bachelorhood, spinsterhood, it could be birth certificates, it could be marriage, it could be anything. In as much as you will be needing this document from Nigeria to another country, you have to authenticate at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So you don't need to go to the Ministry of Education once this document it is not academic related. So I think I have been able to set that part clear. And then another thing is that to authenticate each document, or to authenticate documents, costs 300 naira per page, not per document. Now, there is a huge difference between per page and per document, and let me explain. I know some of you know this, but for the sake of those who may be mixing it up, let me explain. When you say per page, it means that, for example, let's use transcripts for example. Most transcripts are usually more than one pages, right? Then when you say per page, it means each of the pages. Let's assume your transcript has 4 pages. So if you want to authenticate it at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, it is 300 times 4. It is against when you say per document. A transcript is a document, irrespective of how many pages it is. And usually at most embassies, they authenticate theirs at maybe the amount per document. So irrespective if the document is even 10, 20, it doesn't matter. They just charge you a fixed price. So that is the difference between authenticating per page and authenticating per document. So at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they authenticate per document, right? So this is pretty straightforward. Usually Remita is like government based. You usually, like most government payments you want to make, they use Remita. So you first of all need to generate a Remita, and you can actually pay online, and then this makes the whole process very easy for you. All you just have to do is just walk into the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, not really far from the Ministry of Education, then submit your documents, and then you're good. And if I remember vividly, they authenticate documents from Monday through Thursdays. On Fridays, they do not authenticate documents. And in order to submit, you have to submit before, on or before 11 a.m. because I think 11:30, either of the two, but let me just choose 11 a.m. So after 11 a.m., you're not able to submit and collect same day. So if you want to collect your documents same day, you have to submit before 11 a.m. and I think by 3 or so you can start collecting your documents. You can actually authenticate and collect your documents that same day, but if you submit maybe after, then you can pick it the next day, right? I think that's the information. Now let's dive right in. So you first of all have to create account with Remita. You go to, this is the URL, so look at it. You go to this URL like remita.net. You can see where you can sign up, and then you sign up and create your account. I don't want to, for the sake of this video, I'm actually using my real account because creating accounts in Remita, it's kind of a bit stressful because there is so many they have to verify your document, your profile, your name, KYC. So yes, so you have to head straight to, once you're in the dashboard. I don't know, for me, I think I've gone through this. I don't know why the desktop version is like not loading everything, but let me see if I'm able to attach a video from my mobile phone, because I actually have the Remita mobile, which I can use to do things seamlessly. So I can try to see if I can attach it in this video so that you will see the mobile version view. Maybe that will be much easier for you because it's loading everything. So but for the sake of this video, you head to pay Remita Biller. So you click on this and it takes you to this page. Like I said, you can see it's really not loading everything, and I don't know why, but like I said, the mobile version, I will try to see if I can attach it to this video. So you're going to, typically you should have your account, like the profile you have created, then you select it. Then it's going to ask you, who do you want to pay to? Of course you want to pay to government parastatal, because in this section they have lots of government agencies, so be very careful that you do not pay into the wrong account. So I have the code for the Nigerian Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs code. So you simply just have to enter it. So the code is 01 900 100 100 011 900 100 100. So when you select it, you see the ministry, the right ministry you're paying to. You select it, it's going to ask you, what are you paying for? So of course you're paying for authentication of documents. You select this, and then it's going to ask you how many, like it's going to ask you how much are you paying. So remember I mentioned that your document is they charge per document, so it counts how many documents you have. If for example it is 10, right? If it is 10, that's 300 times 10. That should give you like, I think, 3,000. Yeah, so just look at it. But for the sake of this, let's say we're authenticating just one document. And yes, you can actually go to the ministry to authenticate just a document. It is allowable. So let's say 300, then it's going to give you both the service charge and everything. So the total amount you'll be paying is 461 naira 25 kobo. Then it asks you this, you can actually leave it blank because I really don't know what it is, but here you can actually put in your description. Let's say authentic let's say authentication of documents. Let's say, let me use Wazobia. So let's say Ade Musa and Obi. So then this is it. Then you select the expense type and then you submit for processing. It's just that straightforward. And then you get your Remita printouts, and then it's going to ask you whether you want to pay by transfer, by card, or you want to go to the bank to pay with the Remita. Because once with the Remita, it's going to generate like your Remita stuff. I have a copy, but because my personal details are there, I will not be showing it in this video. But that's just a simple version of it. And if, for example, I'm able to attach the mobile screenshots I did from my phone, you will see how everything came out. So this is how you authenticate your documents at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Irrespective of any document you want to use outside the shores of Nigeria, you can actually authenticate it at this Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So this is where I'll be drawing the curtain on this video. And if you have any information or you have any questions, please do not forget to drop it in the comment section, and I will try to answer them as best as I can. And please also do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching this video. Till my next video. See you. Bye.